High school can be a very exciting time for a student, but also a daunting time. New friends, new classes, new school, new experiences. It's a lot of change all at once. High school is a great time for students to figure out who they are as a student and as a peer. And strong family support is an extremely valuable asset during this time. In this video, we will explore some of the major academic and personal changes that students may encounter in high school, and how parents and caregivers can support their children during this challenging time. There is a strong common predictor of achievement among students who are successful in high school. You. Students who have parents or caregivers who are actively engaged in their child's school experiences have a higher rate of success, are better adjusted, and are less likely to drop out of high school. We will explore 5 keys to this success: communication, understanding social and physical changes, dealing with a high schooler's emotional changes, understanding the importance of academics and homework, and continuing to have consistent family values. There are numerous ways that information can be delivered from the schools to students and families, and it's important for families to know what they are and how to receive information. In CCSD, Infinite Campus is the program that is used for communication to an entire school, a single class, or a single student about grades, attendance, and academic progress. Parents need to make sure that they have this application on their smart device and check it often. If there is ever a message or information in Infinite Campus that you do not understand, you are encouraged to contact the school for clarification. Infinite Campus also has a student app that allows your child to really take ownership of their education. He or she can see their class schedule, what assignments are due, what grade an assignment was given, and if there are any assignments that are missing. Students are asked to check on Infinite Campus daily to make sure that they are keeping up with their classwork. Some teachers may use other communication applications such as Remind, Google Classroom, or Canvas to communicate with students and families. Many applications have observer or parent accounts available so that you can see what your child is receiving as well. If you are unsure of how to use the application, please ask the teacher for guidance. They would be happy to walk you through the process. If you ever have any concerns or questions about a particular assignment, please be sure to reach out to that teacher to get clarification. It is best to do this through an email, which includes your child's name, the name of the class, and what period your child is in, and how the teacher can contact you back. You can check in Infinite Campus to see your child's list of teachers for each subject and find their contact information. Your child's high school counselor is a fantastic go-to person whenever you may have a question or concern about your child's academics or emotional well-being. They can assist with schedules, credit checks for graduation, individual student counseling, as well as parental support and counseling. Another way to keep up to date on school information is by checking on the school's website. Many schools will post information about special events and extracurricular activities here. Teachers may also post assignments or important notices on their individual sections. High school counselors do a great job of posting information for students and families about tutoring opportunities, college and career fairs, and scholarship information. CCSD maintains an extensive website that contains current announcements, as well as yearly academic calendars, school contact information, zoning and transportation details, and much more. Also, any special announcements like delayed school starts or school closures are always posted on the main page of ccsd.net. The number one thing that kids tend to get the most excited and nervous about when thinking about high school is their social life. In high school, they're at an age where they are going through a lot of physical and emotional changes, and these changes can affect their relationships with peers. High school is also when issues like cliques, popularity, and bullying can get intense. Your child will have the opportunity to meet many new and different individuals in high school. This is an exciting time, but can be a little nerve-wracking for parents. As your child changes friends and peer groups, it's important for parents to remain consistent with social guidelines. Know where your child is at all times, talk openly with your child about their new friendships, And be clear about rules regarding where it is okay to hang out with friends. And remind your child that being popular is not as important as a true friend you can trust. Discuss peer pressure with your teen and that it can happen to anyone. Talk about possible scenarios and have your child practice saying no in difficult situations. Make sure that your teen knows your family's beliefs about drug and alcohol usage, bullying, and other possible risky behavior. Be firm but caring, and remind your teen that you are always there for them if they need someone to talk to or even a ride home. Many physical changes accompany the transition to high school. Your child may have a growth spurt overnight and have a need for more food and sleep than usual. With all the physical changes may also come a lot of self-consciousness and self-doubt. To let your child know that they are not alone in this awkward experience, show photos of when you were the same age and share how you felt during your teen years. Allow them the time to ask questions of you, a trusted adult family member, or your child's physician when reassurance is needed. Remind your child that this time of their life will pass quickly and that it is all part of becoming an adult. As your child becomes an adult, their thoughts and emotions will become more mature as well. Sometimes teenagers feel overwhelmed with the increased responsibilities at school and home and feel that failure is inevitable. Parents should remind their children to have a growth mindset during this time, that when you embrace new challenges, give your very best effort in your work, and celebrate the successes of others, that you are a successful learner. Don't forget the importance of failure. Many famous, successful people have failed several times, but they never gave up. Did you know J.K. Rowling, the hugely successful Harry Potter series author, was rejected by 12 major publishers before landing her first book deal? Or that Walt Disney, the creator of the Disney Enterprise, was once fired from his job at a Kansas City newspaper company because he was said to have lacked imagination. These are just a few examples that the road to success is not always an easy one. But the best way to handle failure is to learn from it and continue along your path. When your high schooler feels that he or she is incapable of being successful, parents can help by reviewing the child's goals with him or her. Is your child's goals achievable within a small amount of time? If not, it may need to be split into smaller goals in order to be able to see growth. It may not be possible to turn a failing grade into an A overnight. So how about a goal of turning in your homework every day for this class for the week? Maybe a goal could be set of one letter grade better on the next quiz or test. These smaller goals will help your child to feel successful and want to continue to work hard. Celebrate with your child each time a small goal is met and remind them how proud you are of their perseverance. No matter how much you cheer your child on, there are going to be times when your high schooler is upset or when you are upset with your child. Take this opportunity to be a model of self-control. Let your child know that you want to speak with him about the situation, but you need some time to compose your thoughts. When you come back to the discussion, make sure to keep your voice calm and take the time to listen to your child's side as well. If a conclusion to the disagreement is not possible at that time, schedule a future date to discuss it further. Showing your child that remaining calm and open during disagreements actually will lead to a successful resolution faster than getting angry and yelling, and will help them in the future when they encounter similar obstacles. The Clark County School District expects all students to meet the requirements of the 21st Century Course of Study in high school in order to be properly prepared for either college or career after graduation. These higher expectations will also benefit students applying to colleges within Nevada by preparing students for the requirements of the Governor Gwynn Millennium Scholarship when they earn a grade point average of 3.25 or higher. A more detailed description of the 21st Century Course of Study and the various diploma types offered by CCSD can be found in our video, Graduation Requirements and Diploma Types, which you can get to by scanning the QR code found on this screen. High school has many extracurricular activities that your child can explore after school hours, Or maybe your child wants to get a part-time job. Sit down with your teen and create a schedule that gives your child the freedom to explore these opportunities, but also ensures crucial family time and sleep will not be overlooked. This schedule will also allow for your child to develop a daily routine and learn about time management. The amount of homework your child will be given in high school can vary depending on the class, but students need to be sure to keep up with all assignments and studying. Using a paper or digital planner can help to keep due dates straight and can also be used as a reminder for materials that need to be brought to school or home. If your child seems to be struggling in a subject, encourage them to seek extra assistance from the teacher. Many teachers have open office hours or conduct small studying groups after school. There may also be tutoring available at your child's school or local library. Having a practical place for your teen to do their homework and study is also a huge factor of making sure their time is used effectively. Some students are okay with sitting at the family kitchen table, but others may find surrounding noises a distraction. Students sometimes benefit from working with a peer from their class, while others work much better alone. Whatever their studying style may be, try to allow them to have that dedicated time as uninterrupted as possible. Let them know that you appreciate how much effort they are putting into their studies and that you see that as important. Time with your teen as a family is vital during this transitional time. Due to academics and after-school activities, it may be best to actually schedule these times so they do not get overlooked. Family dinners, participating in or watching sports games, taking a class to explore a new hobby, or simply going to the grocery store together can become the opportunity for open conversations with your child. Families are encouraged to share family stories with their teens. Now is the time that your child is establishing their personal and cultural identity. So hearing these stories about your life or how your other family members struggled through their teen years can help your child in understanding your values and beliefs. Your child may even open up with stories about events going on in their own life as well. Finally, remind your child of how proud you are of them. Maybe they are kind to others or they excel in music. Select one thing about your child you are proud of and let them know about it. When speaking about your child to others, focus on the positive aspects of your teen that you can brag about instead of the negative qualities. Then let your child know what was shared with others. This simple act can promote quite the positive attitude change in your teen. After all, children thrive on praise from their parents. Even though the high school years can be a challenging time for teens and families, it can also be an exciting and rewarding time for all. Your child is preparing to be an adult, and being present and engaged in his or her life now will help to set them up for future successes. But do remember that you are not alone. If at any time you are having questions about your child's academics or changes in high school, please do not hesitate to reach out to your child's high school counselor, pediatrician, or family doctor, or reach out to the variety of family resources available such as the Parenting Project, Boys Town, or feel free to contact us at 702-799-0303 for more assistance.